Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DeChara coming to you live for a second time today from Bethpage, Long Island, New York. Actually, I'm in my get up. This is where I do all of these, and I'm in shock right now, folks. Shock, elation, all kinds of thoughts are going through my head, and I'll tell you why. The IRS actually did me and my business a huge, huge favor. They've given me and my team lifelong security. We will never run out of business. That's a good thing for us. That's a good thing for us. We're in a scaling growth mode. And our biggest problem is going to be being able to handle all of the clients that are going to come to us for this reason. And unfortunately, the reason is really bad news for small business owners. And this is what it is. First, let me preface this by saying that when I heard about this, I said, no way. When they proposed it, I usually don't pay attention when politicians start proposing things that are going to affect small businesses and taxes, for the simple reason that whatever they finally decide on is totally, totally different than what they originally proposed. So I don't waste time on what they're proposing. I listen to other people, and what I heard was that the IRS was going to hire 87,000 people. Now, this has been news floating around on the internet. I didn't just hear it. I get emails. This is what they're proposing. I was like, there's no way they're doing that. I mean, they have about 80,000 employees now. You're going to tell me that they're going to double? And then I started reading some of the things that they were going to be doing with these auditors. So this is what it is. It's 87,000 new IRS revenue officers and revenue agents. So now revenue officers start the whole ball rolling by actually conducting the audits. The revenue agents are responsible for collecting the money. So they're looking at collecting $7 trillion over 10 years, which is basically going to pay for everything that they just gave away. All the COVID-related stuff, printing money, all the things that politicians love to do. So how are they going to raise this money? What they're saying in the public is that they're going to get it from all the wealthy tax cheats, the people that are laundering money, all these wealthy people that are cheating the system. There's a problem with that. There's a big problem. I'm sure they're going to find people that are doing like offshore stuff, cryptocurrency scams. There's no shortage of people that are gaming the system and they get away with it most of the time. Now they get caught because of technology, because of the laws, because of the worldwide economy. You got countries cooperating when they never cooperate. I mean, listen, they got rid of Swiss bank accounts. That was a start. Okay. So the thing is, they're not going to get $7 trillion from the wealthy people that are trying to game the system, for the simple reason that they can afford lawyers and fancy accountants. You can't get blood from a stone. They're already on those people. People don't know this. Big corporations usually have an IRS office in their buildings because it's a nonstop 24/7 audit. They're always on those companies. They're on, the top earners in the world. So if you're making $100 million a year, if you're Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, all of these gazillionaires and multimillionaires, billionaires, they're not getting. I mean, they've been going after Donald Trump for decades. I mean, there's been so many allegations again. They never got anything from him. Even now, they have trumped up charges against his longtime CFO. I looked at what they were charging him with. It was like, that's all they got. He used an address that outside of the city. You know, that's an argument a good attorney can quash. Anyway, so who does that leave? That leaves the 25 million sole proprietors and millions of other small business owners, most of them s-corp owners, the people that we work with here at Bedrock Business Builders. What are they going to do? They're going to go after them. One thing that they're going to do is they're going to match people. So some of these things, you know, are still up in the air. And I'll tell you why. When they pass the law and then the IRS has to figure out how to administer it, and then they make changes. And so it's still a moving target. But I know what they wanted to do, and the banks put in a stop to it. What they wanted to do was get any transactions that were $600 or more from all the businesses in the United States. Okay. The banks had a problem with that because they said, "What? Are you kidding me?" So the banks had money. They go to their lobbyists. They go to whoever makes it. So they did away with that. Then I think they proposed 10,000, and the banks didn't want that either. So what I think they agreed on is they're going to tell the IRS who has bank accounts, what businesses have accounts with them. So it's easy for the IRS to then just match up who's filed returns. That's not a problem, because if somebody has a business and they have a business bank account, but they're not filing returns, or they're filing zero returns, that's criminal. That's tax evasion. And those businesses should be called to task. And a lot of those businesses are maybe some of the businesses that we might get. We'll probably get a lot of businesses that haven't filed, just because that's what happens. A lot of business owners don't file because they just don't have the money, but now they're going to be forced to, and then they're going to have to pay a professional. They're going to pay interest and penalties. They're going to pay Social Security tax. And that's really the kicker. It's not just the income taxes, folks. It's the Social Security taxes. They're also going to be going after s-corps that have little or no salary. So if you're making, a good amount of money and there's no, officer salary, they're probably going to go after you. And that again is something that they probably should be doing. But 87,000, I mean, this is crazy. The 87,000 to police us, because that's what they are, folks. They're police. And this is another example of the government doing things backwards. Okay, they should be finding ways to help small businesses file their returns, not have to, worry about not having money to pay, And I know they've made efforts, but, this is like hiring a pit bull to watch your children. That's what comes to mind. So the solution is this. The solution is this. You hide in plain sight. How do you do that? You get in compliance. You dot all your I's. You cross all your T's. You make sure that you don't have any unfiled returns. You make sure that your bank statements match your tax return. basically, you know, what I'm saying is you're going to have to run a clean business. That's not a bad thing. That is something that everyone should be doing, you know, running a good business, keeping their books and records up to date, because you really can't have a good business unless you know your numbers, unless you're on top of this stuff. So the IRS did me and my team a big favor. They did other accountants, enrolled agents, attorneys, probably criminal tax lawyers. They did us a favor. They didn't do small businesses a favor. If it wasn't for this, I'd find something else to do to make money. And I'm happy and I'm not happy. I'm not happy for all the people that are going to get hurt. And if you're one of those people, if you need some kind of guidance, some direction, I'd like you to, you know, book a free chat with me. I'm more than willing to give you 10, 15 minutes of my time to give you some direction. Don't call, you know, don't book a chat to network with me. If you want to network and you know, see what I'm all about, my business, you can join our mastermind with Joe. And that's free. We meet every Friday, 11:30 p.m. No, a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to invite you to join us. We have fun. We talk about business. We support each other. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it. That's all for now. Good luck. I see. My friend, Joe. Joe, how are you? Thanks for the comments, and if I could help you at all, book a chat with me. If anybody has any other comments, questions, you could post them in the Facebook chat and I'll get a notification. So again, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. God bless. Good luck, and over and out. I will see you